Aloha, Dr. Heather Tucker here, and thanks for clicking on this video to learn more about the Business and Life Harmony Bootcamp. The goal and purpose of this bootcamp is to support you in creating peace on all sides of life. It's one of those things where a lot of times it's hard for us to move forward, especially in our business, when there can be so many things happening in our life that we expect and that we don't expect, and how to be able to lean into what's going on, let go of what we need to let go of, and really leap forward into our calling, almost like giving ourselves a permission for a fresh start. One of the things that I usually hear when I'm talking with my clients and students is that it's this staggering process. There's hills and valleys on the journey. And a lot of times it could be things that take us out coming from nowhere. Maybe our relationships, maybe our miscommunications, or difficulties with our loved ones, difficulties with our perception of time, money, and emotions. And it can be so many different things that happen. And the goal and the purpose is for you to be that still rod, that calm in the midst of the storm. So therefore you can stay focused, stay consistent, and operate with ease and grace as compared to stress and overwhelm. I'm hoping this makes sense. Okay, so what's included in this? This is a 6-week modules of some of the best work that I work with my clients and students on. And it is about not only leaning in, letting go, leaping forward, but really getting aware of the greatness that you have to offer and being able to powerfully express yourself. So some of the things that we talk about in this boot camp are emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, we cannot control the things that are happening, yet we can control how we respond to them. And that's where our greatest power is. There's an assessment, a pre and post assessment, so you'd be able to figure out where you are. That's the cool thing about this, bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to be. And that's what we're doing here. So another one is our life harmony assessment, figuring out what areas of our life that we are perhaps not paying as much attention to that can actually have us create more harmony in all of our areas of life. And that by nature supports our business, because as your soul prospers, so does the prosperity all around you with everything. When we change the way that we look at things, everything that we look at changes. There's also modules in talking about setting healthy boundaries with love, right? A lot of times people can push up against our boundaries, and then it's a natural human response to push back. But how to be able to create those healthy boundaries with love and still be congruent. And eventually the calm dissipates. You'll learn more about that in the class when you sign up for it. Also, we cover nonviolent communication, right? There's things that we may want to express, yet we don't know how to express them. And we talk about that. How can you be able to express with love and not have any charge or energy with what we're talking about? And we also have, this is one of my personal favorites. I think this is one of the things that a lot of people come to me for, is releasing past-based negative emotions, right? A lot of times situations and circumstances, significant emotional events that happen in our life, can make us angry, sad, fearful, hurt, guilty, depressed. The list can go on. And all that weighs us down in our mind, body, and soul. And a lot of times we think that we can't heal the past, yet it is totally possible. We can actually release these things from our mind, body, and soul so therefore they no longer have a stronghold on us. So that's a really great session. There's also a session in here on forgiveness. Have you had someone that you thought that you have forgiven, and then you see, hear, or feel something and it pisses you off all over again, and you're like, I thought I had let this go? Well, there's a really great process that we cover. So therefore, where it gives you in that relationship even fresh start, a better connection. So therefore, there's no charge on the person anymore. This process works for people who have passed on, or even people who are still currently in your life, giving that relationship a fresh start. So cool. And then one of the other things we cover is shifting the limiting beliefs that we have about time, about money, and about love. Now, a lot of times we think that we have to trade time for money, we have to trade money for love, all of these different conflicts. And I'm here to support you, especially as you go through this class, in getting aware of those limiting beliefs, changing them to more empowering beliefs so you can have time, money, and love all together. Look forward to seeing you on the other side of this boot camp, and have an amazing day. Enjoy your experience. I know you're going to come out transformed. Peace.